Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. My name is Quinn and welcome to my channel. Alright, so let's first address the elephant in the room, which is this big green screen behind me. So Jordan and I got it because we had some ideas for some upcoming videos that we're actually really excited about. We set it up last night and Jordan left this morning to go run some errands, and I don't want to take it down by myself because I don't want to break it. So for this video, we're just going to use it for my background. Maybe I'll switch it to a scene in Paris, a scene on Mars, maybe I'll be on the beach, or maybe I'll just do all three and have it just swap out throughout this video, and then, you know, it'll be exciting that way. Alright, so big green screen aside, let's talk about this video. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a mascara comparison video in which I announced I'm starting a new series on my channel called Cheap versus Expensive, where I compare the same products at two different price ranges and let you know my thoughts and opinions on those two products. However, as much as I want to make multiple cheap versus expensive videos a week, I just financially can't afford to buy that many items every single week. So I figured the best way to move forward with the cheap versus expensive series is to start with one cheap versus expensive video a week, and then also do a separate review video for each product that I'm featuring in that week as well. And for this week, I'm going to be reviewing foundations. So this is actually the cheapest foundation I was able to find at my local grocery store. I literally scanned the entire makeup section to find the cheapest foundation that they offer, which is this Covergirl Clean Sensitive Liquid Foundation. Now this foundation was just under $5, but it was on sale, so I want to say it was around $4.50, which is the cheapest one that they offered. So right now I actually have no foundation on my face. I do have a little bit of moisturizer, and then I have eye makeup on, but that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and open this up, see the consistency, and see what it looks like on my face. Okay, I just realized that the cap on this is like kind of a green color, and since I have the green screen behind me, I'm afraid it might disappear. So if it does, then I'll keep the green screen. If not, then I'll transport myself to an exotic destination somewhere far, far away. Anyway, so here's what the packaging looks like, guys. It's a very simple glass bottle with like a plastic green cap on top. It has no pumps, so if you unscrew the top, it's just like a little jar that you can pour the foundation out. Personally, for me, I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. I much prefer like a pump. It's just a lot more convenient, and it's a lot more sanitary and cleaner in my opinion. So on the back here, it says that this is clean, sensitive liquid foundation that is suitable for sensitive skin. The creamy formula is unscented, 100% oil-free, and provides lightweight coverage. And then this is in the color Buff Beige. There was honestly not very many colors available when I went to the store. This was like the closest match to my skin. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to match or not, because with drugstore foundations, I feel like there aren't any testers. You pretty much just go in, try to pick out the closest shade to match your skin color, and most often it doesn't match. So that's kind of a chance that you have to take with drugstore foundation. So today what I'm going to do to test out the Covergirl Clean Sensitive Foundation is to apply it with a brush on one side and the beauty blender on the other. I apologize, my beauty blender is a little bit dirty. I should have cleaned these before, but I totally lost track of time. We just got back from Kansas, so I apologize, guys. I think maybe I'll just take some in my finger and kind of just dab it all over my face. And guys, I am not a professional makeup artist by any means, so if I am doing this wrong, I apologize. I'm an amateur. I'm just doing this as a regular girl who likes makeup. I'm gonna start off with the beauty blender and just blend this into my face. Right off the bat, I don't hate it. It actually doesn't feel too heavy. This is definitely way too light for my skin. I do feel like the brush does a little bit better of a job applying this foundation than the beauty blender. The beauty blender, it's a little bit more sheer, it's not as even, and the brush, I feel like it's a little bit more better coverage, more even. I'm gonna go back with another layer of foundation to see if I can get a little bit better coverage, just kind of build up on what I have so far. Please keep in mind that this is not the right shade for my skin tone. It is a little bit too light, so I feel like it's like washing out my face a lot, but let's just go with it. Coming back with the beauty blender on this side. Let's go in on this side and work it in with the brush. Okay, so I honestly think this is gonna be the best I can get it. It is a light coverage foundation, so I'm not gonna try to build onto it too much. And right now it actually doesn't look or feel cakey at all. It doesn't feel oily because it is 100% oil-free. Even though it's oil-free, it is very moisturizing. It feels very hydrating on my skin. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup because I want to test this just like I would wear a regular foundation. Okay, so here's what the Covergirl Clean Sensitive foundation looks with all of my other makeup on. I feel like it's very apparent that it does not match my skin tone. It's a lot lighter than my skin tone. But putting that aside, it actually doesn't look that bad. I feel like if this were to actually match my skin tone, it would look a lot better. However, right now I feel like I don't have too many breakouts, so there's really not much to cover up. I feel like if you have more redness, you know, more dark circles, or if you have more breakouts, it might be a little bit harder to cover up. Just like this one right here. This is actually a pimple that I got last week and it's like starting to go away, but you can definitely still see it. Same with this one. So I feel like, you know, if you have a new pimple that's actually like more raised, it's gonna be even harder to cover up. But again, it is supposed to be a light coverage foundation, not a heavy coverage, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Overall, it does feel pretty light. I definitely feel like I'm wearing foundation, but it's not like my skin feels greasy or oily or anything like that. Anyway, I'm going to kind of just go about my day, have some lunch, and then I'll check back with you guys periodically and let you know how this foundation wears throughout the day and what my thoughts are on it here in a little bit. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours or so, and here is what my makeup looks like. Overall, it actually still looks pretty good. I feel like there's definitely like some sort of like white cast going on with this foundation. I mean, it is a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone, but I feel like there's like something about it that just makes it look like it just picks up light so much more. It almost kind of makes my face like super round, just washes it out. But the overall look of my skin, it actually does look pretty good still. You know, it's really smooth. I feel like the foundation is staying on pretty well, and so yeah, I'm pretty impressed about that. After I recorded earlier, I did have a little something to eat, and normally for me, if I eat anything spicy at all, my nose right here, like this area, will like start sweating a little bit. So I was a little bit afraid that my makeup was going to just sweat off, but it doesn't look like there is you know, too much of an issue there. You can definitely see my nose is a little bit greasier and it's a little bit oilier, but other than that, it's not too bad. It doesn't look like the makeup is like coming off or anything though. So all right, I will check back with you guys in a few more hours then. So it is 7 p.m. I finished putting on my makeup around 1 p.m. So it's been about 6 hours since I initially put on my makeup and foundation, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm so impressed with how well this foundation held up. Even Jordan mentioned that my makeup looked really nice, and like it honestly doesn't look like anything's coming off. It stayed really nicely, and I actually really like it, minus the fact that it's a little bit lighter than my natural skin color, but I feel like it actually improved the longer I wore it. It actually just looks like my skin, and it makes it look like I just have flawless skin right now. Maybe before I was using natural lighting, so like perhaps in the sun it looks different. Right now it's dark, so I'm using, you know, artificial lighting, so maybe it looks better with artificial lighting. I don't feel like I need a touch up. I feel like I can just, you know, go out to dinner if we really need to go out, or I can just head out the door, and I feel very confident with the way that my makeup looks right now. And for like $4.44 or $4.50, I think that it's a phenomenal deal for the Covergirl Clean Sensitive Liquid Foundation, especially if it's able to wear this long. I'm so shocked right now, but I'm actually very pleasantly surprised, because that means that I can actually use this in the future. I thought that I would get this and like would totally hate it, but I honestly don't hate it. Overall, I actually really like this, and if you are on a budget or you don't want to spend that much money on foundation, this is the way to go. You know, as I mentioned earlier, it is a lighter cover foundation, so you know, if you have a lot of blemishes or you have a lot of pigmentation, maybe this might not be the one for you, or you can also like, you know, add more concealer on top. Very, very impressed. I would recommend it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Have you tried the Covergirl Clean Sensitive foundation before? And if you have, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, please be sure to click on that subscribe button right there so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!